Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Last episode we left off with placing the MV solar panel, and I had a few more things to kind of check out, and I think we can at least upgrade this to HV. Don't know if we can get to EV yet, but at least let's try this. So we've never done the enriched scenario before, and one thing I did notice about the molecular transformer is it's going to pull as much power as it possibly can, and that would explain why the cable's burnt up. It tried to pull 4 amps, because 4 amps is the most that's coming out of this. So if this is pulling, I don't want it pulling that much power, because it kind of just screws everything up. Like if I put it on this line, it'll pull 4 amps of IV, and that's just not going to work. So I have to kind of babysit it as is. So what I want to do is, right, I was getting my aluminum cables. I forgot about that. Yeah. Because I need a machine hull, because I want to do a diode. And we'll just do a little basic one. Nothing fancy here. Aluminum, do I have? I do have those, nice. Diodes. Hopefully this won't take too long just because I have this going. Looks like it is cutting the chips down, it looks like, and crafting circuits. What else do we need here? Right, titanium. And I have a couple titanium. Should be working, right? Yeah, it's working. Just felt like, is that, maybe that's just slower than I realized. Oh well. Alright, so basically we'll just throw this down, and it'll only be able to pull 2 amps. I kind of wanted to do 1 amp, was the kind of what I wanted. But the more power we get, the faster we can get this going. But I think for this, we're just going to pull 2 amps, because I just don't want it pulling 4 amps. I could probably find a better place for it. But it seems kind of wherever I decide to place it, it like drains. Like if I have it set to this, then it's pulling power. Like none of these machines will be able to run because it's pulling 4 amps. And if I put it on that, none of this will get power, and if I put it over here, these machines don't get enough power, so I think we'll just throw it here. And I wonder if I could... I can never remember. I think that's the output. Let's see if that actually is connected. I don't know if it's connected or not. Alright, so it is working, even though there's no, like, thing coming out of it. But anyway, that just kind of limits it a bit. So now we only have 2 amps coming down here instead of the 4. And the 8,000 that I was before, which is why I was kind of losing a bit of power. Alright, my nuclear reactor is chugging along here, producing all the power. Alright, so let's move on. So the enriched scenarium, I think we got, yeah, so we need 2 of those. And I don't know if is it worth it to create a recipe for this? I just don't know how much of this I'm going to be using, to be honest. I think I do have a... Don't I have a... I do. Couldn't remember if I had put an interface. Oh, right, for the carbon plates. All right. Throw that in there. So we need these, and then the irradiant uranium, we're going to need... Might as well grab a second one of these. I did do a bunch of smelting. You'd basically just smelt the uranium dust. I think we need 8 of these, and oh, that's a lot of glowstone actually. Thankfully, I can actually do another compressor recipe if I get the right amount. Yeah, I'll just do, I guess, 16. There we go. And another one we need. Let me just... Yeah, I do have my... I can never remember if this is... If this one is radioactive. Should just kind of figure it out one day, but it's so annoying when you get that debuff. Alright, so 4 to 1. And we'll do 1 to 1. I feel like I'm doing all these recipes and then I'm like never going to use them again. But I don't know, we'll see. So then the irradiant is 1 uranium. Does need an EV, but I have that set up, so that's fine. I think I have enough room for that. So one of those. 4 of those. Oh, not. There we go. Yeah, I have enough room. Nice. And that'll get us the irradiant uranium. In theory. I do have... Yeah, of course I have that set too. How long is that recipe? Holy cow. It is 30 seconds. That is not the fastest. All right, so there we go. There's that. Such a random mix of stuff in there. And then, so we need 8 of those. Or 7 more. All right, so we got that going. Now we also need uranium plates. We need 2 more of those. I need more crafting computers. All the things. Question is, do I make a recipe for this? Yeah, why not? I think it would be kind of cool in the end if, like, I have a whole ton of solar panels. That's kind of my goal. Although my solar panel isn't working right now because it is night, but we can always fix that with some things that control the day-night cycle. So maybe we will look into that, or I could just set it up in a always sunny dimension. Another option. And there is that. I have plenty of room, I think. Should have 3, yeah. All right. We got that, we got that. I do have steel leaf. Steel leaf is definitely going to be an issue because it's only found in chests, I believe, in the Twilight Forest. That is seriously obnoxious. I don't like when things are only found in dungeon chests. But luckily I had 5 from when I was over there killing I think it's the Minotaur. The Minotaur King? I can't remember which one it is. Alright, but anyway, let me wait till this stuff is all crafted up and we will be back. And there we go, the enriched scenarium. There we go. I accidentally made an extra scenarium when I was creating the patterns. Now, these do have an issue because they're both IV, so they can't run at the same time. And this doesn't have a thing. I was debating, should I just put an interface on it? Probably will. See if I can... Oh, gotta throw that in there so the recipe registers it as complete. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we got our enriched scenarium, which isn't too bad. I'm sure I'll use that at some point. And we got our glowstone wafers. I should probably make... Yeah, I need to get that recipe for those. And I also have Naquadah wafers coming up here in a second. Well, not a second, but they're coming up relatively soon. I need to start getting those. Anyway, let me finish because I'm going to have to craft up some circuits here. The superconductor wires, I think... Yeah, that's a bit annoying to make. Yeah, so let me get some of this crafted up here, I think. I think I have... Yeah, I have everything else, though. Radiant tungsten is probably going to be like the other ones. It does require tungsten, but yeah, 6 tungsten. Yeah, it's the same recipe though. Ooh, alright. So we're going to need a better forming press though. And we are back. I got everything here. If I remember... Those go there. Oh, I actually got it right. All right, so there is the HV solar panel. I'll go ahead and I think we'll just throw it on here. I could upgrade it if I wanted, but I don't know if... Well, I can make those. Naquadah doped wafers. I can make everything, actually. Ooh, plutonium. Night metal. Man, these things are a bit annoying. Alright, so let me throw this down here. Just get it kind of going. I don't know how long that lasts. You need to clean them. I'm curious, like, how long in between cleanings would you have to go? Wonder what it says. You do an empty hand or... Alright. It doesn't say how much is on it. The dirt or whatever. Although I think it does tell you, like, it's producing 512, I'm assuming. And then that, I'm guessing it'll drop. Like, over time. I just don't know how the timing of that should be. Alright, so we got our 4 assembler machine casings here. Just need 11 more. Now, there is the... I want to do this. Depends how long I'm going to keep this. I think if we use this, then... Yeah. So I don't think I can get like this. I don't think I can get it. Oh, I can actually get it back. All right. So maybe we should just go ahead and craft that for now. Just needs a large lithium battery, a robot arm, and a machine hull. I mean, that's like nothing. And this panel does not need to be cleaned. That's the only thing reason I was thinking about that, because yeah, I was kind of hoping to upgrade to the EV. All right, so Naquadah doped wafers. Right, okay, so yeah, let's do Argon. So Argon is kind of one of the next things. It's required to cook the Naquadah. So the quest is asking me to get 16 Argon. That is actually a lot of Argon. Because basically you need 53 cells will get 1 Argon. Now, I wonder if I could automate this. Alright, so we compress the air down. Then we throw it in the vacuum freezer. That turns it to liquid air. We've done that before. But then we put that in a centrifuge and it gets the Argon cell. Is there an easy way to do this? Obviously, in a large centrifuge would probably be much easier. But this way, I think, is probably what we're going to do right now. So, okay, let me go ahead and yeah, get some of this liquid air. This is just going to take a while. I'm trying to think if there's just an easier way to get this. Maybe I could set up... I guess I could do it that way. Although... I would need to add another... Yeah. Oh no, I can just add it on top. Another, like, input thing? Alright, let me craft some stuff up here and see if we can get this automated. I'm probably going to build another... Maybe a centrifuge. Well, do I need... Let me think this out and we'll be back. Alright, I've gone ahead and crafted up a turbo centrifuge. I had a fluid canner already. I think I got that from when I was on that planet, actually. And we're gonna see if this works. I don't know if this will work. It's not been tested or anything. So what I'm thinking, if we do... I'm trying to... I kind of want to do like a rotating thing here. Let's see if this will... I mean... Yeah, how about we do... kind of want to have it a closed loop is kind of what I was thinking. So if we do... Right, okay, so let's do this. So we get the compressed air cells. We'll set that up in a second. We'll come over here and I hope I have room for one more channel over here. I didn't check actually. I'm assuming you can do this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you can input from that, right? If we do this. All right, so we got the channel there. So will that go in there? Is that not going to go in? If I do that to there, will it go in? Yeah. Alright, so it does look like it needs to be facing. For some reason I thought some of them didn't matter. I feel like I have done that before. Alright, let me craft this up and we'll be back. Alright, so I got the input bus set up here. We got it auto exporting into the vacuum freezer. And I just need to hit this again with the mallet because I did break it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So there we go. So that is turning the compressed air cells into liquid air. So liquid air should be getting pulled into the system. Something struggling with power, I just heard. No idea where it came from. It wouldn't be this, right? Yeah. No, so we got the 32. That's fine. I think it's one of these machines. They're struggling with the diode, with the 4x diode. Anyway, so here is the export bus for this. Alright, so that's 8 channels there. I guess we'll try to do this way. I haven't checked the situation with the channels. Hopefully that will have enough over here. Okay, it does look like it. Yeah, it did connect. Alright, so this one, then we'll have this set up to be Naquadah cells. Are those going to go in there? Right, I need to set... Nope, not that. That. And we'll try that one just in case too. Alright, so there goes the liquid air cells. Now, we will have it go to the left, and then have it go to the left. Auto output, auto output. And I think that will... I think that should work. I don't have an acceleration card, do I? No. But I feel like... Yeah, why not? Just because this won't run unless it's the full amounts in there. So let's get that in there. Yeah, so there it goes. Not the fastest of recipes here. 18 seconds. But I think this will do all the cells, then it'll put it in the fluid canner. Those will empty out. This might need a thing as well. Yeah. Because that's just not gonna... Well, this... Yeah, I guess we don't really need it, because this is gonna take some time to get the 53. Yeah, that's plenty fast enough. There's the oxygen, there's the argon. And there we go. It's all back in there. This should be getting sent back to here. It's turning it back in. And that is kind of like a cycle. So that works. It does kind of use the vacuum freezer. And I definitely need a muffler here. That is for sure. Is it... What is it? Wood pulp? It was wood plank. I don't remember. Aluminum. I think it's aluminum. Whatever, 6. Sure, why not? Aluminum and 2 wood pulp. I could have done iron. Iron's probably easier because I have so much of it. I should just have this, set this as a recipe. Why don't I just do that? I think... Yeah, we'll just do it in there. Alright, so let's come back when I get the 16 things of Argon. I'm just going to have to, fortunately, AFK a little bit here. Just going to take some time. I could have done the faster machines, but I think we're good. This will just kind of be running. Dang it, I forgot to set the... I forgot to make the recipe. Oh well. So yeah, we'll be back in a second. And there is the Argon. Wasn't too bad. Just took some time. I did just kind of turn that off, so I don't... It's not gonna... I don't want it going constantly. So I'll probably just kind of have it... I don't know. When I need some more, I'll just kind of have it run for a bit, but yeah. So there is the Argon. And that gives us Naquadah ingots. Now we have tons of Naquadah. Tons and tons of it. Oh, not enriched. So 16, I used this last time when I needed the Naquadah ingots. I added another input hatch, but this is going to have to be replaced if I need to do LUV, because I only have room for 3 hatches. If I need to add another energy hatch, that's going to be have to replaced, but this should... see. Yeah, there's only one way to do it. All right. So there is that in there, and only 25 seconds, so that's actually pretty fast. And there is the Naquadah ingots. There we go. And there is the fuel rods. Ironically, there is the quest for that. Why is it behind Naquadah? When it needs enriched Naquadah. Yeah, these they're enriched. It's not the regular Naquadah. So it's kind of like unrelated. It's kind of similar, but like unrelated. Anyway, let's claim that. And there is the Naquadah doped monocrystalline silicon. And it wants... You're like, why do we need that much? I'm not going to do that much. I may... I don't know. I never do more than 1 Boule at once, so I'm not going to do 4 at once. Let's just go ahead and get that, though. Argon. Right, so there's the Argon. And I need... It's 1 Naquadah ingot, so I don't need all those, but I do need a ton of silicon. Now I've gone ahead and put the recipes in there for this, and I actually do have enough. So that's actually not as bad as I was thinking it would be. And that should, yep, going in there, and it's 2-second recipe, so this is actually pretty quick as well. All right, so we'll wait till that comes back, or we'll wait till we get that, and then we will come back. All right, I have kind of decided, I think I am gonna go ahead and just do that quest, because there's other quests related to this, I believe. So might as well just go ahead and get it done. Easy enough. The Argon just takes some time. That's right, I have it. There we go. So yeah, I'll just kind of let this run for a bit, get some argon. I need some more silicon, and I think I can get this from zeolite. There's lots. Yeah, and I'm just gonna do a temporary, like a temporary pattern here. I don't think this is gonna be, well, maybe. Basically just for silicon. I think I get 27 set out of that. So if I do that and throw it in the electrolyzer, then I can just craft that, and then I'll just get rid of this, I think. So I need all this silicon. I need 48. And actually, that will craft it for me. Why don't we just do that and then just make sure this works. Should put it in there, shouldn't it? Maybe it's not doing it yet. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we will come back, and I think it is time. We will get the Naquadah doped monocrystalline silicon, the Boules. We will upgrade some of our circuits, and I think it may be time to tackle this polybenzo something something, because that is required in the next tier of solar panels, which I would like to get to. I have everything else except for that, I believe. Yep, so radiance, yep, we can do this. I have all this stuff. I have enough night metal, but the only thing I don't have is this polybenzo something something, and that's quite a complicated recipe. But yeah, we'll come back with the next episode, and I think there may be another multi-block. Well, there's two multi-blocks that I really want to get, other than the assembler, which we're still working towards. One is the wire mill multi-block, and the other one is related to this. But anyway, we'll talk about that maybe next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.